All right, so family, sorry for the last video. I won't be recording from my laptop. I'm on my phone. So, I reported a couple of weeks ago that this HBCU based out of Kentucky that is called Simmons College, right? This is an HBCU that is really a seminary Bible school, but it's a HBCU nobody heard of. Now, Papa John's CEO, John Schneider, the founder of Papa John's, donated $1 million to Simmons College, which Simmons College happens to be affiliated with the ADOS movement, American Descendants of Slavery, because they will be hosting the ADOS conference next month. All right. And the school president of Simmons College, Kevin Cosby, was taking pictures with John Schneider, shaking hands and stuff like that. Now, coming out today in this article, or at least the newest article today, they're saying that the college, Simmons College, rejected the $1 million donation from John Schneider and Papa John's. And there seems to be some misinformation coming from both sides. It seems like, from based off the article, and this is from news1.com, based off the article, it's saying that Papa John's sent the money, or actually donated the money to Simmons College. Simmons College refused. Simmons College is blaming Papa John's for rescinding the money from the scholarship for the HBCU. And as I mentioned before in my last video, I said, John Schneider, of course, is an open white supremacist. He indicates, basically saying that black people were dragged and demonized, and making, of course, racist caricature stereotypes of black society. Specifically when he was asked about, white supremacist groups online, and he referenced that black people were dragged in cars back in the day and they were dragged to death and that kind of stuff. That's how he feels. So now, as a PR move to clean up his image, guess what he did? He so-called resigned from his position as CEO. Of course, he's still making money from Papa John's, owns majority shares of the company. Decided to hire a new CEO who was the former CEO of Arby's, right? Once he did that, the company stock went up. All right. And he's making more money, right? He's trying to use black people as pawns to clean up his image of not being so-called racist. Any white person that says I'm not a racist, they're racist. Point blank and simple. So again, he's a no white supremacist, and he's trying to basically clean up his image and using black people, specifically this HBCU, which nobody never heard of, Simmons College, to clean up his image and do a PR campaign similar to what Donald Trump is doing with this criminal justice reform, using black people as pawns so that he can be reelected and say, hey, look what I did for the black folks. Look what I did for the blackies out there, right? John Schneider's doing the same exact thing, using black people as pawns and political posturing. And of course, using us as guinea pigs, right? Nothing new under the sun. And so, the whole thing about this $1 million donation, of course, I was against it from the beginning, right? But the fact that, this school, Simmons College, which is a Bible study seminary school, teaching black folks about religion and white Jesus and all that stuff, I don't agree with that either. And the fact that it's affiliated with the ADOS movement, American Descendants of Slavery, hosting the ADOS conference, I don't agree with that either. So I'm looking at the ADOS movement very side-eyed right now. Very side-eyed. And the fact that if, let's say they did reject this $1 million donation, the fact that you're taking pictures with John Schneider, Kevin Cosby, the president of Simmons College, the fact that you're taking pictures and hugging and all that stuff is all over the internet. Google Kevin Cosby and John Schneider. They all hugged up, shaking hands, high-fiving each other in pictures. The fact that you affiliated with yourself with that dude It's not a good look at all. Now, you ask yourself, okay, what's the alternative, Chauncey? What's the alternative? What can they do? Again, you have to have an agenda. The agenda is the ADOS movement, but the fact that you are accepting money from a known white supremacist, one individual who happens to own Papa John's and who happens to own majority shares of his company, you're accepting blood money from a known white supremacist. The whole concept of ADOS is to get reparations from a system that profited from the slavery, the mistreatment, the disenfranchisement of black people, our ancestors, similar to the Native American community, the Japanese community, the Jewish community. They got their reparations from the system that oppressed them, that mistreated them. That's what ADOS is trying to do. But the fact that you accepted money from an individual, a known white supremacist, got to look at you guys side-eye for that. Got to question that whole concept of you even trying to affiliate yourself with not only him, but Simmons College. You know what I'm saying? And now you know the true nature of what's going on. Always follow the money trail. Who is funding who? Who is funding who? Right? You know, who is funding who? Whoever is funding something, they are in control. They are in control. They control the narrative. They control everything. So that's what it's all about. You know. So again, with this story, it coming out that Simmons College are saying that Papa John's revoked or rejected the scholarship money. They're both blaming each other. Okay? They're both blaming each other, and specifically with this article that said that 10 students received $2,000 scholarships of $2,000 scholarships from the John Schneider scholarship that he sent to Simmons College, but that was rejected, and that was $20,000. All right, and this, like I said, there's a lot of misinformation. What's going on? Both sides are blaming each other, and it's not a good look all around. Not a good look whatsoever. You know, so yeah, those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below. If you guys are still interested in attending the ADOS conference in Simmons College, you know, actually going there in person, let me know down below in the comment section. I would definitely love to ask a question about, okay, how did you get affiliated with Simmons College and Kevin Cosby, who was the president of Simmons College and also a pastor of his church, right? And of course, you know, the church and the school, you gotta follow the money trail. You know what I'm saying? Where are you getting this funding from? So, but let me know down below in the comment section, family. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at GMOG Media TV. Family, until next time, Chauncey signing out. Peace.